But this is Magic School Bus Explores Inside the Earth. I will be making a non-commentary version of this where I will let them talk more and, go through all their reports and all that. But I think just for the stream, we're just going to play the main story mission. And here's the beautiful song.
Please let this be a normal field trip.
With friends? No way!
Cruising on down Main Street, you're relaxed and feeling good.
Yeah!
Next thing that you know, you see it.
Woohoo!
Pushing my
Neighborhood!
surfing on the
Sideways!
swinging through the stars. Take a left at you and testing. Pick your sacrifice and
On the Magic School Bus!
Climb
On the Magic School Bus!
make a plankton too.
On the Magic School Bus!
The river of lava.
On the Magic School Bus!
Fine thing to do.
Whoa!
Goes right to the sea. Come on in and don't be shy.
Shabba.
Make your day complete. You
You might get baked into a pie on the Magic School Bus!
It's a wild ride. Come on, ride
On the Magic School Bus! Okay. So, the story of this one is that they're all doing...
Terrible!
Well,
I
I'll
lost so
tell
many
you.
rocks and minerals for my collection. What am I going to do?
Yikes! Okay, so... Here's the story. Out of a closet again.
Rocks? Lost minerals? Not a problem, Arnold. We'll take a field trip and go directly to the source.
Hello, TARDIS. There's a voice reverb going on. Oh god! I updated my sound settings. I updated the wavelength basically, and sounds like there might be something going on. One moment. Hello, Red Star. Okay, are people still hearing the reverb, or is that just because I hear, the microphone back to me at the same time that I'm speaking as the stream is happening? Well, interesting story. I actually played all of this game not realizing that the stream had failed to start. So I played an hour and a half by myself, thinking that people had just decided not to show up to the stream today. Because, it happens to people. And then just as I was going to stop it, I realized it said start streaming, and I just was like, Huh. Okay, so let me just see if I've got wavelength open. So I've got wavelength open. I've also got voice mod open. So if is this because I can hear myself? I can't tell if there's actually reverb happening. Alright, I'm just gonna put this back onto that, and I'm actually going to, I'm gonna put on the stream just so I can make sure. Okay, no reverb happening. Perfect. Yes. Sorry about that. Yeah, no, because like I said, wavelengths, redid all the settings, and I was just kind of like, why is this all acting weird? Okay, so, the conundrum. Arnold's lost some rocks. We gotta help him find some rocks. Like I said, I kind of did play this all by myself for a while, so I'm kind of like, I don't really want to go through and re-click everything. I'm gonna do that as part of a non-commentary to show exactly what everything does. But really, let's just do the actual main part of the mission. Yeah, Magic School Bus speedrun. But first, let us make ourselves a character. Let's go with the name Bogus. Bogus. Perf. He's gonna be 69 and a half. In all in capitals, of course. That is already a look. I mean, look at that. Let's see if we got some better hair. Boing. Oh, he got attitude. He got real attitude. Oh, I do love the hat. Yes, I mean, like, what's it called? It is very Magic School Bus of this era. Burp. I mean, I do love the idea of someone having green hair and then having a tiny little fake lawnmower in the middle of their forehead to make it look like that they've mowed their hair. Oh my goodness, that made me hiccup. Yes, those are the eyes. Let's see. I really like that nose. Let's see what other ears we have. I love it. Yeah. Okay, let's see what about mouth. Oh yeah, that's the tongue. Now what is this? I didn't have this last time I played. Is that on the nose? It is on the nose. But I didn't, when I did play before, I had that same nose. But I didn't have that pink thing on his face. Or apparently I did. I just didn't realize it. Alright. Bogus. Let's go. We're a rock hound. Okay.
Click on the gear shift to find out where this bus can take us.
Sweet.
Then,
so we're just going to pop out to the back.
welcome.
See what we're actually
Do you
missing.
feel like helping Arnold find the missing samples from
No,
his
not
rock
really.
and mineral collection?
No.
First, listen closely.
Okay.
There are 3 kinds of rocks.
Yep.
Igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. Arnold is missing one of each, and he's also missing a mineral. Now, check out those 4 empty spaces in Arnold's collection box. Click on one to hear your first clue about the missing samples. Minerals are the building blocks of rocks, and many of them take crystal forms. Minerals are found all over the earth. Arnold's missing mineral is talc. Would you be a pal and help him find it?
Sure. Okay, so now where you
Click
find
on the gear shift to find out where this bus can take us.
I feel bad.
Then,
I'm the
click
one
on
who
the
messed
go
with this.
button to
Alright,
get there.
geoed. So basically, anything that we want to find, we go to the location where it's most likely to be found, leave the bus, pick up a rock, go back inside the bus, come back out, pick up a rock. There's like experiments and all that you can do. And there's like some facts that you can learn from people, and also this is a very tiny crystal that we're in at the moment. But
This crystal looks glassy.
I'm sure it does. Let's just watch Liz having the fun time of her life. Oh, this is a different animation than I saw before. That's nice. Show me the other one. There she is. Woo! Cool beans. Alright, so we've picked up one rock. Gonna pop back outside. Pick up another. Some scenes there's
crystal
multiple
looks
rocks, but it
glassy.
seems in this one there's only this one here. And you have to wait
This
the animation
crystal
to end, which means you have to click this for it to end. If you tried to just go pick this up, go straight in, it don't work.
You can do some really great stuff at the geo table.
Yes, and
Click
Arnold's
on
going
a
to explain
rock
this
and move
every
it to the
time we come
table.
here, by the way.
Then use the tools to examine it. Click on me if you need help using the geo table.
Sweet. Let's just make sure that we don't have It would be stupid to have the thing that he actually wants. But let's just check. No, okay, so we don't. Good.
Welcome to my geotable.
These are all going to be minerals. Because we're in the mineral
Then
area.
use the magnifier.
So let's give this... Okay, I can already tell you this is quartz. Because like I said, I played this a bit. It's a mineral. Minerale.
So that samples a mineral. Let's do a streak test and a hardness test to find out which one.
Okay, we're going to do the hardness test first because I feel like doing the streak test and then, you know, it pretty much telling you straight away that... Okay, so basically, if it's going to be in any of the, like, you know, actually give you a result, it's going to be one of these is going to work. Because basically, if it's too hard to leave a streak, then it's going to be too hard for all the scratching. Now, the... What's it called? The easiest way... the thing that's the softest scratch is the coin.
This mineral is too hard to be scratched by the coin.
Now, it's quartz. It's going to probably have a mineral hardness of about 9, from memory.
This mineral is too hard to be scratched by the coin or the pocket knife.
Nothing. I didn't do that. You can't prove I did that.
Oh, boy!
Oh, it's a
This
7.
mineral is too hard to be scratched by any of the objects on the geotable.
That's right. It's the sapphire and the ruby that's a hardness of 9. So here's a streak test. Nothing showed up.
Exactly. This mineral is so hard that the streak test doesn't work. It leaves behind no color. If your test doesn't work, don't worry. You might still be
And
able to
I can't
identify a
skip
mineral.
this, otherwise
like
he
this
still
quartz.
considers it a mystery.
It has a hardness of 7, which is pretty hard. And that's why
Pretty
it doesn't leave
hard?
any color on the streak test or get scratched by anything.
Yeah, Arnold, hurry. It's a quartz. The child's way too excited. Hi, Grandy. Yeah, I mean, it's Arnold. So if you've seen... This is the weird thing. So, like, usually in a lot of these Magic School Bus games, Arnold is the worried person. Like, in inside the human body, he basically... you actually go inside Arnold's body because he doesn't want to go on the school trip. And then he's wondering why everyone has abandoned him.
Another sample?
This is going to be a ruby.
Wash it off, and then find out if it's a rock or mineral by using your magic.
It's a mineral, because we're in the mineral area. The reason why I can go through
That
this
sample is a mineral.
so fast
Let's do a streak test
is because I
and a
played this for
hardness
about
test to identify
the last
it.
hour and a half by myself, thinking that no one had shown up to my stream, not realizing the stream had failed to begin.
This mineral is too hard to
You know,
be
considering
scratched
how
by
long
the
I've been
coin.
streaming, that's almost embarrassing how long that
Oh
happened.
boy!
Oh boy,
This
it's a
mineral
9!
is too hard to be scratched by any of the objects on the geo table.
Wow. Yeah. So we're just basically like we're speed running the main. Well, I say speed running. We're basically running through the main mission of the game, and then just because we're already gonna hear Arnold talk so many times. You know, it's a ruby.
You know the
It's a
geo table
ruby.
routine. Wash off your
It's not
sample
what you're
first,
looking for.
and then
What we're
use the
looking for at the
magnifier to
moment
see if it's a rock or mineral.
is talc. We're looking for talc. So basically, with all of these, you wipe up your. It's just too hard. Oh boy. Oh, I don't know this one. This might actually be the talc.
That sample is a mineral. Let's do a streak test and a hardness test to identify it.
I mean, if it's brown. I mean, it's a type of brown.
Right. That mineral leaves a coppery color.
Coppery color. That looks like diarrhea. I'm just saying. Let's see.
The coin scratched the mineral. The coin has a hardness of only 2.5.
Okay.
That means the mineral can't be very
What is it?
hard. Good work. You identified copper.
Damn
It
it!
leaves a coppery color on the streak test and has a hardness of 2.5.
I put this back in the box. Gonna go back outside. Mine for more frickin'... That just looks like your shit, Arnold. Mine for more crystals,
This
which is just
crystal
basically
looks
click on the
glassy.
crystal. There's no other crystals to click on here. It's
These
really
crystals
annoying.
all look like they're different. There must be a million different crystal shapes.
Actually, Ralphie, there are only 6 basic crystal shapes. but they come in many, many different sizes.
Uh-huh. I mean, like when I was first playing this, I'm like, these crystals are flippin' huge. But then if you actually, like, use the magic school bus to move anywhere, you realize that that these have all been shrunk down to fit inside. It's the same color at the bottom. Yes. Okay, Keisha. Yes, Keisha. I know it looks glossy. It's great. Okay, pick up another rock, because I can only have 3 rocks on the table at any given time.
This crystal...
Oh, shit. I have to go back out there again.
There are probably a lot of crystals in your home. Check your sugar bowl or the salt shaker.
That's nice, dear.
Wait a minute. Rock and crystals are both made of minerals. So, how are they different?
A crystal is made up of a single mineral, but rocks are almost always made up of several minerals.
Nerd!
Eureka!
Okay, pick up the rock.
This crystal...
Okay, back to the table.
You can do some really great stuff at the geo table.
I know.
Click on a rock and move it to the table. Then use the tools to examine it.
I know.
Click on me if you need help using the geo table.
We had an anus. See, this is...
Welcome to my geo
I should
table.
have realized
The
all
first
these
thing
great
to do
people
is
would
wash
be
off your
here.
sample. Then use the magnifier to see
Because
if
like I
it's a rock
said,
or a
an
mineral.
hour and a half by myself being like, I guess no one wanted to show up this week. I mean, I can tell you what this is straight away, because this is the one I had to find last time. But let's go through the whole mini game again. Minerale! At a glance, can anyone tell me what that mineral's going to
sample is
be?
the mineral. Let's do a streak test and a hardness test to identify it.
What's a white mineral, everyone?
Neat, huh? That mineral leaves behind the color white. The coin scratched the mineral. The coin has a hardness of only 2.5.
Diamond.
That means the mineral can't be very hard.
Well,
nice work.
This
You
actually
use
isn't
these
the
tools
diamond.
to identify halite.
This is halite.
Which leaves a white streak so
Which
you
I
can't
didn't
see it on the
realize
tile,
is...
and has a hardness of 2. Guess what? Halite is another name for salt.
I didn't know that. I was like, halite, that sounds like a pretty gemstone. Nah, it's just salt. It's frickin' salt. The hammer, he will be hitting some
You know
things
the
with hammer.
geotable routine.
Do I?
Rock first, and then use the magnifier to see if it's a
Oh,
rock or
this
mineral.
was... I mean, it's a mineral. We're in the mineral area. What was the name of this? This wasn't quartz.
So
this
that
was...
samples a mineral. Let's do a streak test and a hardness test
I think
to
he's
find
the
out which
crimson
one.
diamond.
This mineral is too hard to be scratched
It's
by the
too
coin.
hard. Yeah, let's get you
This
some
mineral
halite for
is
your
too
phrase.
hard to be scratched by the coin or the pocket knife.
What about the nail? You'd think like the pocket knife would be stronger than the nail. I'm just
Because
saying.
the nail scratched the mineral, we know that the hardness of the mineral isn't more than 6.5.
Oh, I had halite on my eggs today as well. What type of eggs did you have? I had a soft boiled. Let's do a streak test. Oh, it's green. Oh,
Exactly. That mineral leaves a greenish-black color behind.
I didn't agree
You've
with this.
just identified pyrite. It's a mineral that leaves
Pyrite,
a
it's fool's
greenish-black
gold.
streak and has a hardness of 6.5.
I wonder if I try and
Good
do
job.
a streak test with my fool's gold on my table. If it would work.
Another sample? Okay. Wash it off, then find out if it's a rock
Why?
or mineral by using your magnifier.
Why? Just stop. Minerale! I did masticate the halite.
So that samples a mineral. Let's do a
sunny
streak
side up.
test
That's a
and
good
a
option
hardness
as well.
test to find
I
out
just
which
didn't
one.
want to like clean up any pans or anything, so I was like, hard boil it. That's easier. Ooh, it didn't leave anything.
Exactly. This mineral is so hard that the streak test doesn't work. It leaves behind no color.
Yep, this is not the first.
Because the nail
Oh.
scratched the mineral,
Oh,
we know that the hardness of the mineral isn't more than 6.5.
wait. This is weird because, like, the reason why I went straight for the nail, because I know that pretty much everything that's been too hard to, you know, leave a streak test is 6.5 hardness. But generally, anything harder than the nail I've found doesn't leave a streak. So the fact that the nail scratched it makes me...
This mineral is
Okay.
too
Oh,
hard
it's
to be
6,
scratched
that's
by the
why.
coin or the pocket knife. Great job! You used the tools here to identify potassium feldspar, which is also called orthoclase. This mineral doesn't leave behind a streak,
Ooh,
and it has
6.9
a hardness of 6.
Okay. So we don't want that either. We don't want any feldspar. We're looking for talc. Yeah. In and out, in and out, in and out, in and out.
This crystal.
Oh, damn it. Sorry. If I click on the bus before she puts the gemstone away, it doesn't actually claim it. I found this out the hard way. So we've got another 3. Oh, while we're at it though, who wants to see Arnold
Now
in
you get to
drag?
dress up me and Keisha in whatever outfit you choose. Click on the arrows to make us try on all kinds of hats, shirts, pants, and shoes.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't want to tell you what you currently look like, but we've got this beautiful tiara, but I think I'm going to put you in a grand... Oh, yep, that's the hat. I mean, isn't that a great shirt for him? Oh my god! Okay. Whew, boy, we got some... Oh, yeah, mm-hmm. Now, if only he would walk around the entire rest of the game like this. I love it. There we go. Perfect. I'm sorry, Arnold. Alright. 3 more stones.
You can do some really great stuff at the geo table.
Can I?
Click on a rock and move it to the table. Then use the tools to examine it. Click on me if you need help using the geo table. Welcome to my geo table.
Yeah,
The first thing to do is to wash off your sample.
Okay.
Then use the magnifier
It's a
to see if
mineral.
it's a rock or a mineral.
I think this one's
So
going to leave a
that
streak.
sample's a mineral. Let's do a streak test
Okay.
and a hardness test to find out
Why
which
do you
one.
keep doing the whole tutorial like I've never done this before? Ooh, poo brown.
Yep, that mineral leaves a blackish brown color on the tile. This mineral is too hard to be scratched by the coin.
Okay.
Well, the pocket knife scratched the mineral. The knife's hardness is 5.5, so we know that the mineral's hardness can't be greater than 5.5.
Okay.
Cool. You just identified biotite, a mineral that leaves behind a blackish brown streak. And has a hardness
Biotite?
of 3.
He said biotite. Yeah, biotite. Okay.
You know the geotable routine. Wash off first.
I mean, it really
and
does
then
look
use
like
the
poop.
magnifier to see
Ooh,
if
I
it's a
think
rock
this
or
is the
mineral.
diamond. Oh, I have to... It's a mineral, because we're in the mineral area. Wow. Wow.
So that samples a mineral.
It's not going to
Let's
have...
do a streak test
I'm not going
and
to do a streak
hardness
test. I can
to
already
find
tell
out
you
which
it's not going to
one.
leave anything.
To do a streak
Oh,
test,
for fuck's sake.
scratch your mineral across a
Okay,
white porcelain
fine.
tile and match it to the color on the panel below.
Well, just let me do it.
Click on the correct color when you finish streaking.
Look. Nothing.
Exactly. This mineral is so hard that the streak test doesn't work. It leaves behind no color. Oh boy! This mineral is too hard to be scratched by any of the objects
Now-
on the geo table.
Let me tell you
Don't
one
worry
cool
about
thing I
not
know
getting any
about
test
crystals.
results.
Or rather, not crystals,
Sometimes
but
a lack of
diamonds.
results helps us to identify minerals.
Now,
like this diamond.
with the
It has a
hardness,
hardness of 10, which means
like,
it's too hard to
you
leave behind
can
the color on
burn
the streak
a
test.
diamond
or
and the
be
smoke
scratched
is
by
actually
anything.
physical. Like it's like stretched out that they can spool it on a thing, and that's how you make graphene. You know, like the graphene screens in like phones and all that. It's a burning diamond. Or it might be what's it called, cubic zirconia, because that's a created diamond. But you know.
You know the geotable routine.
Do
Sample
I?
first,
Okay.
and then use the magnifier to
Ooh.
see if it's a rock or mineral.
Hello. What are you? I mean, I know you're a mineral, but like, what type of mineral?
That sample is a mineral. Let's do a streak test and a hardness test to identify it.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Neat, huh? That mineral
it
leaves
neat?
behind the color white. The
Okay, the coin will scratch
scratched
it.
the mineral. The
Well, we
coin
know
has
it's
a
not
hardness
salt.
of only 2.5. That means the mineral can't be very hard. I'm impressed. You just use these tools to identify calcite. It's a mineral that leaves
Calcite.
behind a white streak and has a hardness of 2.5.
Cool. Cool beans. Still not what we're looking for. We're looking for talc. Alright, same thing as always. You'd think so, honestly. It's a tile.
This crystal...
Okay, let's see. Do we got anything
You can
here?
do some really great stuff at the geotable. Click on a rock and move it to the table. Then use the tools to examine it. Click on me if you need help using the geotable.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to my geotable. The first. Then
Yeah, that's
use
salt
the
again.
magnifier to see if it's a rock or a mineral.
It's calcite again.
Another sample? Okay. Wash it off. Then find out if it's a rock or mineral by using your magnifier.
Can I put this down, please? Arnold. 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 Arnold, let me leave. Arnold. Arnold, it's clean. Arnold, it's clean. Good God. Oh, I think I screwed the fucking game. By trying to tell Arnold to keep his mouth clean. Stick this in your mouth, son. I don't know if I'd call this bogan. So, oh, there we go. So this I can tell you is a sapphire, but I don't think it's what we're looking for. Oh, it's a mineral.
That sample is a mineral.
Yeah.
Let's do a streak test and a hardness test to identify it.
Well, it's a sapphire, Arnold. You ain't gonna leave nothing.
Exactly. This mineral is so
I
hard
know.
that the streak test doesn't work.
I
It leaves
know.
behind no color.
I know, son. I know.
Oh boy!
Oh,
This
boy.
mineral is too hard to be scratched by any of the objects on the geotable. Sometimes, a lack of test results can help you identify minerals,
Okay.
like this sapphire,
Looks like
which
a
is
dick.
corundum.
It's a
It has a
sapphire
hardness
dick.
of 9, which means it's too hard to leave a streak on the porcelain tile.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that it could scratch is a diamond.
Could it scratch a diamond, though? I mean, a diamond would definitely scratch it.
This crystal...
And go back in. Makes you
This
wonder how
crystal
they
looks
intended this to work. Like, would they expect that you'd just keep traveling
This crystal
around
looks-
various places and going, oh, I've picked up a couple of different diamonds. Could be various things. Let's see.
You
what
can
we
do
got.
some really great
That's a
stuff
ruby, I
at the
can already see it.
geotable. Click on a rock and move
That's
it to the table.
quartz.
Then use the tools to examine it.
Is
Click
this-
on me if you need help using the
No.
geotable.
No.
Welcome to my geotable. The first sample. Then
Oh.
use the magnifier to see if it's a rock or
This
a
looks
mineral.
new. What's this? I mean, it's a mineral. Did we already do this one? I don't
So
know.
that sample's a mineral.
Uh-huh.
Let's do a streak test and a hardness test to find out which one.
And your aunts. Oh.
Exactly. This mineral is so hard that the streak test doesn't work. It leaves behind no color.
Mm-hmm.
This mineral is too hard to be scratched by the coin. Because the nail scratched the mineral, we know that this mineral is too hard to be scratched by the coin or the pocket knife.
Oh, is this...
Great job! You used the tools here to identify potassium feldspar, which is also called orthoclase.
So that's quartz and that's
this
a
mineral
ruby.
doesn't leave behind a streak, and it has a hardness of 6.
Mate, nah.
You know the geotable.
Yeah, I do, but that's a ruby,
Wash off your
and that's
sample
the quartz
first,
again.
And then use the magnifier to see if it's a rock or mineral.
So just have to keep going in and out, in and out, in and out, and say, hey, where's my talc? God damn it, Ralphie, you got yourself a goofy face. Talc is a myth! God, don't tell me that.
This crystal looks...
Alright.
You can do some really great stuff at the geotable.
Yeah.
Click on a rock and move it to the table. Then use the tools to examine it. Click on me if you need help using the geotable.
Mate.
Welcome
Just keep
to my
saying,
geotable.
oh, that's the copper again.
The first thing to do is to wash off your sample. Then use the magnifier to see if
Yes,
it's a
there
rock
are
or
other
a
parts of
mineral.
this game. I just figured we'd get this one done and dusted. That's the, we already done that.
Another sample? Okay.
Done
Wash
that
it
one
off.
as well.
Then find out if it's a rock or mineral by using...
Let's do the, metamorphic we actually have to make over here. So
This Earth kitchen is super cool.
Metamorphic rocks have been changed
there
by
is a
heat
difference.
or pressure under the earth.
He does.
They are found
he
at
puts
fault
more.
and places where very
He's got more
deep
slang in
rocks
his.
have been exposed.
So
Like
there's not
the
really a
bottom of
change in his
canyon.
voice as much as
Arnold's
the
missing
language he
metamorphic
uses.
rock is schist. You get
Schist.
the gist of how
Oh, the schist of it.
This Earth kitchen is super cool.
Is it?
To be a rock chef, if you're not sure where to find an ingredient, check out the shakers or look through the drawers. If
Cool.
you need help with the Earth kitchen, just click on me.
He needs to go full Connery. I don't think Connery's Glaswegian though.
If you want to make
Marble, obsidian, pumice, quartzite, soft coal.
evaporate,
No, put this. You've got another drawer, Ralphie. We're looking for schist.
to make a
Calcite, copper.
to make
Oh,
To
can I
make
make
corundum.
talc?
diamond.
No, I can't make talc. God damn it. Okay, well, I also can't
To
make.
make a calcite, mix calcium, carbon, and 2 oxygens.
Okay. Alright, let's see what Miss Frizzle. Because Miss Frizzle gives you hints about where you should
the
go.
best places to find metamorphic rocks are faults and the bases of canyons.
Oh, was it in? Okay, so we need to go to a canyon for that
I
one.
can show you some really interesting things with this 3D processor.
No, you can't. I clicked on that before. It sucked. Okay.
You can do some really great...
I know.
The best places to
Alright, well, what do you say about
never know what
the
minerals
talc?
you can transform from trash. Maybe you can create Arnold's missing talc.
with trash?
You never know what minerals you can transform from trash. Maybe you can create Arnold's missing talc.
Okay, so
You never know what minerals you can transform from trash.
okay.
Maybe you
so we're gonna
can
find
create
trash at some
Arnold's
point.
missing talc. Igneous rocks form when magma or lava cools and crystallizes.
Okay, so basically
They're
go to where
usually
the,
found near land volcanoes or at
volcano
mid-ocean
development.
ridges. Arnold's missing igneous rock is pumice. I bet you'll be able to replace it. Sedimentary rocks are made when tiny grains get pressed together. They are found in many places, like canyons, faults, and caverns.
Mhm.
Arnold's missing sedimentary rock is rock salt, or evaporite. It'd be mighty nice of you to find it.
Okay, now we did see
This Earth
evaporite in
kitchen is
here.
super cool. To be a rock, if you're not sure where to find an
Salty
ingredient,
ocean
check
water.
out the shakers or
Okay,
look through the drawers.
salty.
If you need help with the Earth Kitchen, just click on me.
Salt water. And we want low heat.
Voila! You replaced Arnold's missing sedimentary rock, called rock salt.
Nice going. You just made rock salt or evaporate.
Mate, you're outside. Oh, that had a green line around it. Alright, what is this?
Welcome to the Rock Transformer. You
Okay.
can put stuff into the Rock Transformer and see what kind of rock it's made out of. Or you can put a rock in and see what it makes.
Any of these trash? I like that because I didn't go through the process on some of these. It's just like, oh. Okay, no.
You can do some really great stuff at the geo table. Click on a rock and move it to the table. Then use the
Sure,
tools to
Connor.
examine it. Click
I'm
on
sure
me
you can do
if
it.
you need help using the geo table.
I cannot do it clearly. Alright, so let's head to the volcano. We should be able to find the rocks. They are, and yet somehow, and also this is the way we travel, which I don't agree with. But Frizzle, you're staring at me. It's creepy.
Wahoo! Here we are at a favorite of mine, a mighty fine mountain. But there's more here than meets the eye.
Okay.
Wow, I can see the crystals in this rock because they're so big.
Yeah, so basically this volcano's
Huh?
gonna blow.
Steam? Mountains don't usually have steam.
Wanda.
Unless...
Wonder it's a
Unless
volcano.
what?
Never mind, Arnold. It's probably not a volcano.
Oh, I sure hope you're right.
Okay, in and out and in.
Wow, I can...
Oh, dang it. I should have got him to pick it,
Wow.
put it back. Grab it, grab it, grab it.
Wow, I can see the crystals in the...
Okay. Okay, let's
You
see
can
what we
do
got.
some really great stuff at the
Let's
geo
do the
table.
rock, because the rock's actually
Click on a
different.
rock and move it to the table. Then use the tools to examine it. Click on me if you need help using the geo table. Welcome to my geo table. The first, then use the magnifier to see if it's a rock or
It's a
mineral.
rock. Yeah, we're actually not using
So that
these two.
sample's a rock. Now let's use the magnifier.
We use
to
a lot
find
of
out if it's
magnifying glasses
igneous,
in this, basically.
sedimentary, or metamorphic. You got it. This is an igneous rock.
It is.
Most igneous rocks have crystals that look like they lock together, but don't seem to be in any particular order.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we know this rock is igneous, there are two things we should do. Examine its crystal size.
Do pretty much
and
everything
compare
with the
it
magnifying
color
glass.
strip.
Okay, big old
Right.
crystals.
This igneous rock has large crystals. It's probably intrusive, which means it formed inside the
Intrusive?
Earth.
So
For the
intrusive.
igneous rock color test, look at the three examples on the panel below. Is it a light, medium, or dark? Click on the matching box when you've made your decision.
Okay,
Great job! This igneous rock has a light color.
what is it?
Wow! You just used these tools to identify granite, an igneous rock.
Granite.
Large crystals and a light color.
Mm-hmm. Put it in the box. Nobody cares about it anymore.
Another sample? Okay, wash it off, then find out if it's a rock or mineral by using your magnifier.
Slate, maybe? Rock.
So that samples a rock. Now let's use the magnifier to find out if it's igneous, sedimentary, or metamorphic.
Will it let me do this? No, I actually have to look at it.
No, that's not it. Look at it more closely and try again.
What? Oh, it's actually metamorphic.
Way to go! This is definitely a metamorphic rock. Metamorphic rocks have crystals that lock together and line up in neat bands.
Nerd.
Now that we know this rock is metamorphic, we should use the magnifier to examine its texture.
Oh, it could
Look
be
at the
schist.
texture on the panel below and click the matching box.
Look. Damn it! It's slate.
Cool! This metamorphic rock is very
Just
dark
as I
and
thought it
breaks
was when I
very
first
evenly.
wiped
It's
it off.
slate. You know the geotable routine. Wash off your sample first, and then use the
Don't we
magnifier
all?
to see if it's a rock or mineral.
It's a rock.
Look closely at the rock through the magnifying glass.
Then why did you
You
put
have
the
three
magnifying glass
choices.
away?
Is it made up of tiny grains? Is it made up of crystals that are connected randomly? Or is it made up of crystals that are lined up neatly in bands? Click on the matching box on the panel below when you think you know the answer.
Mm-hmm.
You got it. This is an igneous rock. Most igneous rocks have crystals that look like they lock together, but don't seem to be in any particular order. Now that we know this rock is igneous, there are two things we should do. Examine its crystal size and compare it with a color strip.
Mm-hmm. Oh, small crystals.
Exactly. This igneous rock has small
Exactly.
crystals. It's probably extrusive, which means it came out of a volcano. For the igneous rock color test, look at the three examples on the panel below. Is it a light, medium, or dark? Click on the matching
Who wants to
box
say
when
dark?
you've made your
Just by
decision.
looking at the main rock. You'd be wrong.
Yes, this igneous rock's color is sort of medium.
I mean, these
Wow!
medium.
You just used the tools to identify andesite, an igneous rock with small crystals and a medium color.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let us head back outside.
Wow.
Wow!
Wow. I think.
Oh, dang it. I did it again, didn't I?
Wow.
Let's just see if I actually got, if they gave me 3.
You can do some
No.
really great stuff at the geotable.
Yeah, but
Click
we're
on a
already
rock
here.
and move it to the table. Then use the tools to examine it. Click on me if you need help using the geotable.
Mm-hmm. No,
Welcome to my geotable.
that actually
The
looks
first
like...
thing to do is to wash
That's
off
a
your
diamond.
sample. Then use the magnifier to see if it's a rock or a mineral.
That's the same rock that we had earlier. It even recognized that it's andesite.
Wow.
It's funny, like when we were in the middle area, we could only ever get minerals, and now that we're here
Wow.
at the volcano, it's like, hey, there's a whole heap of different things you can get out here. And the rocks actually look
Wow.
different that Tim's picking up.
You can do some really great stuff at the geotable. Click on a rock and move it to the table. Then use the tools to examine it. Click on me if you need help using the geotable.
Mm-hmm. You know, it'd be great,
Welcome
Arnold,
to
if
my
I could wash all of
geotable.
these at the same time.
First thing to do is to wash off your sample. Then use the magnifier to see if it's a rock or a mineral.
Need that rock.
So that sample's a rock. Now let's use the magnifier to find out if it's igneous, sedimentary, or metamorphic. You got it. This is an igneous rock. Most igneous rocks have crystals that look like they lock together, but don't seem to be in any particular order.
Yeah.
Now that we know this rock is igneous, there are two things we should do. Examine its crystal
much
size and
tutorializing.
compare it with a color strip.
I'm sure we
Do you
can.
want to examine a rock in a rock box?
No, mate.
Use
I
the
didn't
arrows
mean
to
click
choose
on
a
you.
rock or some other object, and then click on it to put it on the table.
Okay, big old crystals.
Right.
Honky.
This igneous rock has large crystals. It's probably intrusive, which means it formed inside the Earth. For the igneous rock color test, look at the 3 examples on the panel below. Is it a light, medium, or dark? Click on the matching box.
So much for me thinking that this is going to be a quick thing, just to run back through it again. Dark.
That's right. This igneous rock's color is very dark. Congratulations. You just used the tools to identify gabbro, an igneous rock with large crystals and a dark color.
It sounds like the rock for Gabriel. Hey, Gabby. Gabbro.
Another sample?
Oh, here he comes right now. You heard his name.
Then find out if it's a rock or mineral by using your magnifying.
Hi, Bubba. You're looking at rocks, Gabby.
Look closely at the rock through the magnifying glass.
Yeah, you eat
You
your
have
food.
3
That's a good
choices.
idea.
Is it made up of tiny grains? Is it made up of crystals that are connected randomly? Or is it made up of crystals that are lined up neatly in bands? Click on the matching box on the panel below when you think you know the answer. You got it. This is an igneous rock.
Boy.
Most igneous rocks have crystals that look like they lock together, but don't seem to be in any particular order.
Cool. Okay.
Now that we know this rock is igneous, there are 2 things we should do. Examine its crystal size and compare it with a color strip. Exactly. This igneous rock has small crystals. It's probably extrusive, which means it came out of a volcano.
Imagine that.
For the igneous
Considering how
rock
close
color
we are
test,
to a volcano.
look at the 3 examples on the panel below. Is it a light, medium, or dark? Click on the matching box when you've made your decision.
I've just realized how low res those trees are out the back, out through the
Great
window.
job! This igneous rock has a light color. Nice work!
Ugh.
You just used the tools to identify rhyolite, an igneous rock with small crystals and a light color.
Cool.
You know the geotable routine. And then use the magnifier to see if it's a rock or mineral.
It'd be so nice if it, at this point, like, it's like, you've already done this so
That's
many
a rock,
times.
all
Let's
right.
just...
But is it igneous, sedimentary, or metamorphic? Use the magnifier to find out. You got it. This is an igneous rock. Most igneous rocks have crystals that look like they lock together, but don't seem to be in any particular order.
La 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 la.
Now that we know this rock is igneous, there are 2 things we should do. Examine its crystal size and compare it with a color strip.
It's a small...
Exactly. This igneous rock has small
Good
crystals.
boy. He's
It's
drinking
probably
water.
extrusive, which means it came out of a volcano.
It came out of a volcano, kids.
For the igneous rock color test,
Oh, God.
look at the 3 examples on the panel below. Is it a light, medium, or dark? Click on the matching box when you've made your decision.
It's dark.
That's right. This igneous rock's color is very dark. I'm impressed. You just used the tools to identify basalt, an igneous rock with small crystals and a dark color.
Alright. Let's see. What actually are we missing? So we're missing igneous, mineral, and metamorphic. Alright, Tim.
Wow, I can see the... Wow,
That's nice, Tim, boy.
In 1963, a new island volcano grew near Iceland. People watched as clouds of steam and red-hot cinders were shot out of the sea.
Oh, I see. I can actually switch off the weird sounds.
Wow,
You can do some really
Yeah, I'm
great stuff
sure I
at the
can.
geotable. Click on a rock and move it to the table. Then use the tools to examine it. Click on me if you need help using the geotable.
Oh, look, you're putting me
Welcome
to
to my
sleep.
geo.
It's a mineral.
Then use the magnifier to see if it's a rock or a mineral.
See, it even
You never
recognizes it.
sampled?
Oh, this is
Okay,
new.
wash it off, then
Could
find
you
out
be what
if
I'm
it's
looking
rock or
for?
mineral by using your magnifier.
Think you might be what we're looking for.
That's a rock, all right. But is it igneous,
Yes,
sedimentary, or metamorphic? Use the
Stay where
magnifier
you
to
are.
find out.
Stay where you are. I know it's exciting. I know rocks are very exciting, Gabriel. You don't have to get up on me. It's metamorphic.
Way to go! This is definitely a
Come
metamorphic
on,
rock.
alright, come here.
Metamorphic rocks have crystals that lock together and line up in
oh,
neat
you're
bands.
stuck on your thing. It's alright, I gotcha. Oh, there we go.
Now that we know this rock is metamorphic, we should use the magnifier to examine its texture. Look at the texture on the panel below and click the matching box.
Alright, here we go. Oh, I think
Good
it
work!
is.
This metamorphic rock is shiny and has a wavy texture. That means
Got
it's
it,
schist.
Babes.
Wow!
Well,
That
was
was
your
my
tummy that
missing
made that
rock.
noise.
Thanks for finding it. I really missed my schist.
I can't handle your schist. Arnold. You really schist me.
Need a hint on how to find Arnold's missing pumice? Try making it. Ralphie's Earth Kitchen is just the place.
We can make pumice?
This Earth Kitchen is super cool.
I'm
To be
sure
a
it
rock
is.
chef, if you're not sure where to find an ingredient, if you need
Hard coal, marble,
To make-
obsidian, pumice.
to make pumice, mix rhyolite
Rhyolite,
with lots of
lots
gas,
of gas.
and then bake on high heat.
Do I have rhyolite? Oh, I think we do, because I think we found it. Rhyolite. On high gas. Lots of gas. How do I turn this on? There we go. Very hot oven. Here we go. Oh yeah.
Super! You just replaced Arnold's missing igneous rock, pumice.
Woo!
Pumice is a special rock. It floats on water because of all the gas trapped in it.
Ooh.
Cool. You just made pumice.
Now, let's see, do you have a recipe for the last thing that we need? Which mineral we were after? Talc. Cool. Quartz.
If you want to make
Soft coal, salty.
To make evaporate, which is also called rock salt, bake some salty water or ocean water on low heat.
Let me just put some sandstone in here, see. Grind it up. Rafi just closes his eyes.
Here's a hint.
Come on.
You can transform talcum powder into Arnold's missing mineral.
But where do I find talcum powder? Miss Frizzle.
Here's a hint. You can transform talcum powder into Arnold's missing mineral. Minerals are the building blocks of rocks, and many of them take crystal forms. Minerals are found all over the earth. Arnold's missing mineral is talc. Would you be a pal and help him find it? You never know what minerals you can transform from trash. Maybe you can create Arnold's missing talc.
From talcum powder, I get it. But where do I find the talcum powder? Who knows what the point of that one was for?
How long can we keep all
No.
this lava from flowing into the sea? Click on the tip of the lava flow to hit it with water. That'll stop it in its tracks.
Pardon me. That was so many sneezes, Gabriel. Yes, thank you. So many sneezes. I'm allergic to volcanoes. Confirmed. Yes, my papa. like, what's wrong? What's happened? Oh, I'm alright, Baba. Let's see. Is there any talcum powder in the cabins?
I've never seen a rock this shape. It looks just like an icicle.
I wonder if I'll run into any salamanders.
I mean, I just saw one.
Do you want to try your hand at cave painting? Just pick a thumb size, dip it into pigment, and start drawing on the wall.
Bye. Lamp. Light. City. Perfect. We just made an ad, Gabriel. And I think we could also add a creature to it. Yes, Gabriel, we can add a creature to it. How about a weird skinny elephant that wants you to buy Lamplight City? Best cave painting ever. Hello, Gaby. You're done with your hug already. Alright. Oh, windows. Whoop, whoop. There we go. Ralphie, pick this up.
I've never seen a rock this shape. It looks just like an icicle.
Cool. I'm just gonna see what.
You can do some really great
I'm not
stuff
gonna
at the
I'm not
geo
gonna
table.
find it there. No, I
Click
can't.
on a rock and move it to the table. Then use the tools to examine it.
Sorry,
Click
Gaby
on me
almost fell off the table.
if you need help using the geo table.
You right? That was crazy. You almost fell off, Gaby. One freaking stone away. Alright, let's see if I can make talcum powder by
Welcome to the Rock Transformer.
rock
You can
transformer.
put stuff into the Rock Transformer and see what kind of rock it's made out of. Or you can put a rock in and see what it makes.
Okay, so... No, I don't get what's just happened there. Okay.
Welcome to the Rock Transformer. You can put stuff... This rock is untransformable.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay,
Graphite can be used to make pencil lead.
Pencils. Cool. Oh, and now I have a pencil.
This rock is untransformable. Sorry. This rock is untransformable. Sorry. This rock is untransformable. Sorry.
You're not trying hard enough, Keisha.
Obsidian was used to make Native American arrowheads.
Okay.
Shale is used to make bricks.
Cool. And now I have a brick for Arnold to shit.
Sandstone and granite are used to make building blocks. This rock is untransformable. Sorry.
Denise.
This rock is untransformable. Sorry.
Sorry.
This rock is untransformable.
Why didn't you give it as an option?
Sorry.
Okay, let's put shale in.
slate is used to make chalkboards.
I wonder if I break that up, if it will give me the piece of chalk. And then we can say that that is shale.
This rock is untransformable. Sorry. This rock is untransformable. Sorry. This rock is untransformable.
We could have made
Sorry.
salt.
This rock is untransformable. Sorry. This rock is untransformable. Sorry. This rock is untransformable. This rock is untransformable. Sorry.
This rock is untransformable.
This rock is untransformable. Sorry. This rock is untransformable. Sorry. This rock is untransformable. This rock is untransformable. Sorry. This rock is untransformable.
Miss Frizzle's just like,
Sorry.
oh my god.
This rock is untransformable.
Could she say something else, please?
Sorry. This rock is untransformable. Sorry. This rock is untransformable. Sorry. This rock is untransformable.
I
Sorry.
mean, that's copper. We already know what copper becomes, and...
This rock is untransformable. Sorry. This rock is untransformable. Sorry. This rock is untransformable. Sorry.
Yes, let's feed Arnold to this. What about Gabber?
This rock is untransformable. Sorry.
Basalt?
This rock is untransformable. Sorry.
Schist?
This rock is untransformable. Sorry.
What about the pumice? The pumice went in. Scrub!
Pumice can be used to make scouring powder.
Okay, so... Where did I put the pencil in there? Oh, and then it becomes back to graphite.
Pencil is made
Okay.
out of graphite.
Let's put that back in there, because I'd rather have the pencil.
Graphite can be used to make pencil lead.
Yeah. Dorothy Ann reckons she can make some fun things with it. Alright, first of all, oh no, Gru's gonna get me.
Stalactites and stalagmites are like icicles and cones that grow on the ceilings and floors of caves.
I'm pretty sure they don't
They
grow
get
into
made
each other.
when
though.
water that contains tiny invisible bits of limestone drips, and the limestone builds up over time.
Okay. That was insightful. Alright, let's see what I can do with these other new pieces that I
This
have.
Earth Kitchen is super cool. To be a rock chef, just follow the recipe. If you're not sure where to find an ingredient, check out the shakers or look through the drawers. If you need help with the Earth Kitchen, just click on me.
Where, can I pick up the... I can't pick up anything those. Because I didn't see the board. Do I have to identify the board before we go ahead? Oh my god, can I do that if I go to the table?
You can do some really great stuff at the geo table. Click on
You're
a
gonna be
rock
like,
and move it to the table.
It's a
Then use the tools
chalkboard.
to examine it. Click on me if you need help using the geo table.
Oh my god, look, okay. Oh, oh. No, okay, so...
That's not a rock or a mineral. Take it to the transformer and turn it into something we can examine.
But... Where's my chalkboard?
That's not a rock or a mineral. Take it
Why
to
do
the
you have to ruin
transformer
all my
and turn it
fun?
into something we can examine.
Where might I find talcum powder then? I don't think I'll be at the fault. Maybe you'll be at the classroom? Maybe they are, Sentinel. Maybe they are. And the game is Unsure what it's doing? Arnold? Arnold, has the game crashed? I just really wanted that talcum powder. Yeah, I think the game's crashed. All because I decided to go back. Education's gone to the dogs. Yeah, I think I killed the game. Well, that was the magic school bus goes inside the earth. That was a shame, but it looks like the eventuality of people wanting to return to the classroom was not foreseen. Action, control, delete. Yep, not responding. That certainly was a lot of looking at rocks. So we can end there.